Hey guys, and welcome to Quality Shot. Welcome to this live play-by-play commentary of the women's semi-final matchup at Stuttgart between Iga Swiatek and Ons Jabeur. What a matchup this looks like it will be. Both ladies trying to book a place in the final against Sabalenka, who's had another impressive tournament, but two of the titans in women's tennis at the moment going head-to-head today. I'm your host for today's stream, Ash. I'd like to welcome everyone on board for this. And already a couple of you guys commenting. Maltese Disco Mate is back for more tennis. Both girls, going to be a good match. Same here. Fazan's in the building as well. Said, let's go. Should be a banger. Mana is here too. Ash, I'll be back really soon watching Stephanos toilet pass. How's that match going? It was in the decider, wasn't it? Let's see. Okay, Tsitsipas looking pretty good in the decider, 5-2 up. Both ladies now just warming up some serves, and we will be getting started real soon. Hello, Maltese Disco Mate. Good to see you again. Good to see you again. Let me know your predictions for this one, guys. Let me know how you see this one panning out. Me personally, hard one to call. I'll give Swiatek the edge just, but I'm going to go in 3, let's say. I watched Jabeur in the previous round. Looks solid. Head-to-head's not too revealing. 3-2 Swiatek leads, but most recently in the last 2 meetings, Swiatek's taken the dub, most notably in last year's US Open final, which was a pretty convincing win for the 21-year-old. And in terms of clay court meetings, they met in Rome last year in the final where Swiatek won. And before that, Jabeur winning in Cincinnati and Wimbledon. And in their first ever meeting in 2019, way back in 2019 now, Swiatek the winner. So fairly even on the head-to-head. Obviously, Swiatek collecting Grand Slams like it's nobody's business right now. And as I mentioned, all at the age of 21, so still super young, but doing unbelievably in the women's game. Disco Mate says, Tsitsipas could have problems against Alcaraz if he plays like he did today. Most definitely. Most definitely. Massetti, though, isn't an easy task to negotiate, especially. But looks like Steph's going to come through that. And we are very close to getting going, guys. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Hopefully, it's a better stream today, on the technical side of things, but we'll see. And we are about to get going. Swiatek going to serve first here. And she serves to the body of Jabeur, goes with the backhand cross from Swiatek. Jabeur with the backhand on the slide. Swiatek going down the line with the forehand. Jabeur backhand volley from Swiatek. Passing shot from Jabeur is really good. What a start for Ons Jabeur. Let me just scroll down on the screen a little bit so you guys can see the full Monty. Really good passing shot there from Jabeur. But yeah, 2 very likable players. Serve down the tee. Good return from Jabeur. 4-1 from Swiatek. 4-1 from Jabeur. 4-1 cross from Swiatek. 4-1 line from Jabeur. Misses. 15-all. Disco Mate says, I don't know who I want to win. like them both exactly. Me too, in a way. So says perfect. Who am I picking, Ash? Swiatek in 3, but a tight 3, I think. I could definitely go either way. Serve out wide. Great serve from Swiatek. Jabeur finds the net with the return. 30-15. And as Fazan says, please guys drop us a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. If this is your first time, welcome. Glad to see you. If you're a regular, welcome back. Good to see you again. Swiatek serving now at 30-15. She goes into the net with the first serve. So second serve to follow. Serve from Swiatek to the body of Jabeur, goes to the backhand cross from Swiatek, into and forehand from Jabeur, forehand cross from Swiatek, and looping forehand sails long from Ons Jabeur. 40-15. Yeah, Iga looks like she's slowly getting back to her best. I thought Jabeur was super impressive though against her dad Maya though in the previous round, so I think it's going to be a tough test. Serve out wide, short return from Jabeur, prodded forehand from Swiatek, should have a backhand put away and does. So she holds 1-love. Iga Swiatek leads in this opening set. Just this. Discomate says, I've been looking at the On website and they do have some really good stuff. Might buy some kicks on the new sponsors. Seeing them everywhere now, right? Swiatek, Shelton. Seems like they're going for the youngsters. And Federer's got his shoe with them, doesn't he, as well? It's quite pricey, though, isn't it? They'll have to get saving. Do you guys play tennis yourselves? Let me know. I was just stretching the calves by the looks of things. Not looking too comfortable by a chair. Yeah, limping after that previous point. Looking a bit gingerly there. Not what you want to see, especially at such an early stage of the match. But yeah, looks to be in some discomfort. Discomate says, I play it for fun, not really any facilities in Malta. That's a shame. As we said yesterday, I believe in the future of Maltese tennis. In a few years, hopefully there'll be all it takes, right, is one breakout star and then courts will be popping up everywhere. And Swiatek already with the doctor on court. Not Swiatek, sorry, Jabeur. As she pulled her calf. So this will be a shorter stream than everyone was hoping for. Some real concern looks at the moment. Swiatek just trying to stay in the zone. Mana says, I'm back as promised. Welcome back. Already medical timeout. Yep. It's concerning. Not good, Discomate says. Tsitsipas. BBDZ winning against Fritz. It's the first game. I know. Not what you want to see. He looks in some serious discomfort, does Ons Jabeur right now. Yeah, the Dutchman up against Fritz. I mean, broken him in the second set. Now at deuce in the second game with that. Trying to consolidate the break. That would be a big win in Bavaria there. Lexi says, "Hey Ashwin, I knew that was gonna stick." Anna says, "Hi." Okay. Look at that. Everyone's first names are getting shout outs now. He says medical timeout right away. Yep. For Ons. Not looking good. Getting patched up on the calf there. Rick says, I'm going for Ons, but it looks like she's out already. Yeah, I wish I could put a positive spin on it. But could be one of the world's shortest quality shot streams at this rate. You'd think she's definitely going to give it a go, but we'll see how long she can prevail here. Anna says, Ash, I don't like him. He plays robotic. Another good one. Another good one. Just able to think of them like that. Call him boring. Van der Zandschlop. A tear, maybe. Yeah, potentially. Some heavy bandaging going on there. He says, come on, guys, hit the like button. Yes, guys, please listen to Lexi, the voice of reason. Happy for Stefanos, by the way. Yeah. Big Steph with the win against Massetti. We'll see if he can take the dub in Barcelona. Just want to share. I don't know. We don't mind you sharing that. Plenty of love for Steph here at QualityShot. Well, we have a backup match. If it finishes now, will we? Yeah, why not? What other matches are on at the moment? I think Banya Luka is live. Yeah, I'm sure we could switch over if we are cut short. But Ons Jabeur is hobbling over to the baseline. She's going to give it a go. We'll see how long she lasts out there. Come on, Ons. You got this. Ons Jabeur to serve it. Serves out wide. Forehand return from SWIATEK. Forehand cross from Jabeur. Forehand cross from SWIATEK. Jabeur on the stretch with the forehand. A backhand cross from SWIATEK. A backhand cross from Jabeur. That one goes long. Already struggling with the movement there. SWIATEK forced her quite wide. And already that injury looking problematic for her. Serve down the tee. Return from SWIATEK. Massive into-out forehand from Jabeur. SWIATEK does get there. Then a forehand into the open court by Jabeur is really nicely done. 15 all. But yeah, in between points, laboring around. So it's not looking great if you're an Ons Jabeur fan right now. Serve from Jabeur down the tee. Backhand return from SWIATEK. But the serve was out. Serve from SWIATEK. From Jabeur, sorry. It's a let. So we'll have another go. Serve missed down the tee. Was it let as well? Yep. Serve to the backhand of Świątek. Backhand cross from Jabeur. Backhand into out by Świątek. Forehand on the run by Jabeur. Lands deep. Forehand down the line from Świątek. Backhand slice from Jabeur. Forehand cross from Świątek. And Jabeur is really struggling out there, guys. Can't chase that ball down. I'm not sure how much longer this one's going to last. Lex says, what happened to Ons? She just injured herself now. Yeah, it was. She was reaching for an overhead, I think, or a high volley. And I think it's a calf issue. Discomate says, oh no, Ons, this does not look good. Ons will retire, says Lexi. I'm so sure of that. It's looking that way right now. Serve missed by Jabeur. It's definitely a struggle when serving as well. The amount of pressure that goes onto your low body, to your legs. Serve out wide, backhand cross from Świątek. And Jabeur cannot do anything with that. So 2 break points for Świątek. Mana says, you think the Saba will beat yesterday Iga? Kind of want her to win the Porsche 3rd time ice cream. I think Sabalenka's playing just such great tennis right now. I'd probably back her. And I know it's hard to bet against Świątek, who's super strong on clay and has a good record at this tournament. But yeah, I'm really feeling Sabalenka right now. Okay, into the rally. Backhand line from Świątek. Forehand cross from Jabeur. Forehand slice from Świątek. Into out forehand from Jabeur is really good. She saves 1 break point there. Discomate says, such a shame. It was going to be a good match. Yep, it's going to be a really good match. Mana goes one step further. She says, could be match of the year. Or are you talking about Sabalenka Świątek? That's a lot of strapping indeed. It's a lot of strapping. She didn't even run for that. Serve out wide. Just misses. Second serve to the body of Świątek, who goes with the forehand. Ons Jabeur does get with the forehand. Backhand cross from Świątek and a backhand slice into the net by Jabeur. And Świątek, as expected, given Ons Jabeur's condition, has broken her. Świątek doing her thing, but it's a wounded opponent right now. But Sabalenka came through a tough test against her good friend Badoza, who's a strong clay court player. Came back in that one, and then an easier match today against Potapova for sure. But I think this might be the year of Sabalenka. And obviously Rybakina is having a good year as well. Struggled this time around, but expecting big things. Okay, into the rally here on the Świątek serve. Forehand cross from Świątek, forehand cross from Jabeur, and from Świątek. Here they go, forehand to forehand, cross court before Jabeur goes line. Backhand cross from Świątek, backhand slice from Jabeur. Świątek gets there and puts it away. Great speed from the pole there. Youthful acceleration there. Just dinks it over the net. Anna says, I think she really needs to finish this. Not worth it. She has a title to defend. Yeah, it's hard to see this going on for too much longer. Someone says, hit the like button, peeps, and subscribe if you are new. For sure, guys. Listen to the wise man. Serve from Iga goes to the backhand of Jabeur, who diverts it wide. 30 love. Discomate says, I don't think Ons wants to let anyone down. Exactly, yeah. It's just not in her nature to do so. She's a fighter. Serve from Świątek into the net. Anyone else, if you're watching Porsche, the Porsche Open, get distracted by the cars in the background sometimes? It's pretty quite the setting. Serve to the forehand of Jabeur. It goes long. 40 love. And it says, how will she defend Madrid like that? You do worry. Hopefully, upon a medical examination, it isn't as serious, but she looks pretty downcast right now as well. Hands on hips, head down. Emotions are very much clear to see. Ons won 2 points and she looks stuffed. Serve from Świątek goes down the tee. Forehand return from Jabeur. Forehand into the net by Świątek. 40-15. Lexi says, oh no, Ons. Oh no, indeed. Not what anybody wanted to see. I think there was a lot of excitement around this matchup. It's just a shame to see the grimace on the face of Ons. Świątek serves out wide. Forehand return sells way wide from Jabeur. So that's 3 love. Świątek leads. And yeah, this is sad to see, to be honest. The look on Jabeur's face. Even sitting down, a struggle at the moment. I just hope this isn't a long-term injury. But the look on our face suggests that yeah, it could be. She can barely do return stance either. Yep, she's walking over to Świątek. Not going to be able to continue. Warm embrace by the two of them. Świątek, I'm sure, wishing her a speedy recovery, wishing her well. Świątek will go on to face Sabalenka in the final here in Stuttgart. But the story of this match is the sad injury to the Tunisian fan favorite, channel favorite. And yeah, she looks super upset. Iga's going over to console her by the looks of things as well. Iga, a true professional, and this is nice to see. But a shame overall. A few more comments. Mana said she looked fine against my what happened. I know, Mana, it's over. Mana says Alcaraz on court. Can we see him, please? Yeah, let me try get that up. Sad to see. Really hope she's going to be okay for Madrid. Me too. Me too. Ons and Iga, great friends as well as rivals. Yeah, definitely clear from that those images there as well. Pawns. Alcaraz against Evans, I believe, right? Yeah, if you guys are up for it, I'll pull that the scorecard for that one up. But yeah, super sad right now. Let me pull this Alcaraz score up. Okay. Mana says, yeah, he plays Evans. Ons is saying sorry. I've lost my on stream. But yeah, it's a super sad moment right now. Anna says, "Wait, you leaving?" No, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm going to commentate over the Alcaraz Evans match, which is getting started imminently. So feel free to stick around, guys, if you'd like to hear how that one unfolds. And I'm sorry we couldn't enjoy the Jabeur SWIATEK match as we'd hoped. But I'm sure the two of them will have many battles to come over the years still. So that's not the end of that story. And I wish Ons Jabeur a speedy recovery so she can be back on court ASAP, because the tour is a much better place when she is playing. Anna says, okay, good. So yeah, Alcaraz Evans. Saw a video of them practicing very recently. Looked like Alcaraz, Evans was giving Alcaraz a pretty good run for his money. I'm sure Alcaraz the favourite for this one. And it says, Evans always makes semi-final out of random events every year. Also made Montreal semi-final last year. Oh, was it Montreal made semi-final? He's capable of it, Evans. He is capable of it. It'll be a tough test against Carlitos. But yeah, Evans is... I mean, he's established himself at the top of the game. And he's capable of hurting players. That's for sure. Lexi says, sad. He beat Novak at Monte Carlo 2021. Wow. I don't remember that. That's a statement win. Oh yeah, wow, I do remember. Yeah, the straight sets, round of 16. That's what he's capable of. Lexi says, when is Alki playing again? He's starting up very soon, Lexi. They're just spraying the court right now. He's going to be up, going to be on court very soon. And it says, yeah, she beat Rublev on the way, lost to PCB, and PCB won the thing. Oh yeah, that was a massive tournament win for PCB. Ghost said, what did you do to my ons, Ash? I'm sorry, Ghost. I must have jinxed her or something. But sad reacts only right now. Hoping she can make a quick recovery. It says, Lexi, he will play Madrid next. He's the defending champ. That was an unbelievable tournament last year, the Madrid one. Novak has pulled out Madrid. Quite a lot of absentees from Madrid. He says, Ghost, hello, how is the issue of your car going? What happened with your car, Ghost? And it says a lot of men pulled out from Madrid, yeah. Which is a shame, but then again, you know, it gives others the chance to shine. And a lot of youngsters in the tournament, which is exciting, as we see Evans and Carlos, very smiley Carlos Alcaraz, as they make their way to the court. But yeah, Djokovic looked a bit uncomfortable with his elbow, I think. And then he's come out and said didn't feel good on court. Legs were slow and struggling with footwork. So probably wise to sit out Madrid. He's playing the long game. Kilic, Kiggs, Rafa, Novak, Bonzi, Draper, Kwon. Those are the big names. A lot of big names missing out. Identity scams? Jeez. Anna says Nakashima and Brooksby also out. Shame, yeah. I was hoping to see a lot of Nakashima this year. They're pulling out all over the world. Ghost, one of the wittiest about, that's for sure. Discmate says, great to hear. And this is hi, Ghost. Ghost says, I live in a neighborhood with a lot of this kind of petty crime, low income, low employment, high drugs, etc. I'm waiting for Fazan to finish building my room off his back patio. Yeah, Fazan, hurry up with that one. Ghost is going to move into Fazan's idyllic country home. But Alcaraz, anyone seen this t-shirt Alcaraz is wearing? A lime green, the luminous green or yellow camo sort of shirt. I'm a fan, to be honest. I think I'd look incredibly silly in it, but Alcaraz, he pulls it off, that's for sure. Ghost says, so how serious is Joker's elbow issue? I haven't read up on it. I don't think it's ultimately that serious. I think he, whether he was just glossing up, but he said it was not in ideal condition, is what his words were. But yeah, I'm not sure really how serious it is. Someone says, oh no. And it says Berrettini also out from Madrid. Berrettini. When's he gonna turn things around, guys? When is he gonna turn things around? Ghost says Fazan. Hold on, let me pull up the comment. It's a bit slow. Fazan, I can be your babysitter. It says Novak is fine, full stop. Isner, Korea, Rindenek also. So who actually is playing then? Really miss Chilich, says Banner. Shall I redo the stream title? Yeah, that'd be good actually. That would be much appreciated. Anyone who's just tuned in, hoping to be listening along to SWIATEK v JABEUR. I'm sorry, guys. Unfortunately, on JABEUR had to pull out after just 3 games. Looked like a calf issue. Looked to be in some real discomfort. So sadly, that match had to be abandoned. And SWIATEK will go on to face Sabalenka in the final of Stuttgart, which in circumstances she wouldn't have enjoyed, but should be a really exciting match against Saba. And it says, I think PCB also won't play Madrid. He's injured since the beginning of the season. If anything like that happened here, it'd probably be on the news or something. These things don't happen here. Always shocked me what happens in the US and other countries. It says, Yo, Fazan. Fazan is Ashwin. Alex, you don't get everyone calling me Ashwin. I almost start sounding like my dad. Sean says, Berrettini was taught to be a professional model. And then he signed up with Hugo Boss. Maybe that's it. I thought this year might be the year turn it around, though. I don't know. Ghost says, "Fazan kid after a week with old ghosty. Just get penny it with your heart or go home, punk." Maltese Discomate is in Malta. And do you have an extra room? And this is Ashwin. I'm from Malta. Ghost, little country of over 500,000 people. My friend's dad was from Malta, actually. I'm not sure why I said that, a bit random, but yeah. Like says, okay, Ashwin. I should have just said I like that name, right? And then actually I don't mind it, to be fair. Makes me feel a bit more grown. Tobe Evans won't beat Charlie. What's the head-to-head? Let me look. Head-to-head 1-0 Alcaraz. At Vienna in the indoor hard. So never played on clay, these two. Oh, Malta, I suppose I should have figured that out. Lol, we're the baby of Europe. Malta is a French-speaking country, right? I'm sure Maltese Discomate will confirm that. Ash win over Ash lost. Yeah, true, exactly. It's better than being called Ash lose or Ash lost, isn't it? Lexi says, I hope Evans wins. Interesting, Lexi. I didn't see that coming. I did not see that coming. How do you say greetings, friend? I'm from the US and I'm here to smash and mash, baby. Where's your nearest pub? Can pay royally with all this sweet babysitter money from Fazan in Maltese. So good luck with that, Disco mate. Not the easiest translation, I don't think. Official languages are English and Maltese. Malta driving on the left. And they have a bleep shot song for Eurovision. Eurovision is huge in Europe, right? But just not the UK. But everywhere else in Europe, it's a huge event. Lexi says, I'm seriously rooting for Evans, not a fan of Alki. I didn't know this, Lexi. Serve down the tee from Alcaraz. For a backhand cross, backhand slice from Evans. Forehand cross from Alcaraz. Evans on the stretch with the forehand going long. 15 love. Discomate says, I'll try my best. Oh. English. I speak English. I mean, sort of. Ghost speaks many languages. He's got the gift of the gab. Serve down the tee from Alcaraz is an ace. And says, yes, it is a big thing. I like Eurovision too. Yeah, because when I was at uni, there were quite a few international students and they were Europeans. And it was like a massive gathering to watch Eurovision at uni. And all the English students were like, what's everyone doing? But it's pretty cool that, yeah, everyone kind of gets together for that. We have OK Song, like Moldova. Destiny from 2021 is the best artist we've ever sent. I swear the UK always does terribly, but then last year they actually did quite well. Serve out wide from Alcaraz, unreturnable, and that's game Alcaraz. So a hold to love for Carlos in that opening game. Sean says, UK treat it like a joke these days. No one votes for us in Eurovision anymore. I swear that was true other than last year. Didn't the UK do well? It was that Sam bloke, right? Who sung that Spaceman song or something. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that was someone else. This says SWIATEK. Why is it Evans? Fazan said he was going to change the title. Fazan, please change the title. Otherwise I'll get in trouble. I'm not sure I know how to be honest. Actually, can I do it? Usually Fazan handles this sort of stuff. Evans serving here at 1-love, serves into the net. But yeah, MJ, so Ons Jabeur had to pull out against SWIATEK, sadly. So I was just going to commentate over the Evans-Alcaraz match into the rally here. Backhand slice from Alcaraz into up forehand from Evans, drops a bit short. But Alcaraz going big with the backhand, goes into the net. Vic says, yes, I find Alki nice. I'm just not a fan. Fair enough. Yeah, Meow is Kekmanovic if you didn't get it. Wait, I don't get it. Should I get it? Evans serving now at 15-love. Serves out wide. Backhand return from Alcaraz. Evans approaches the net. Little dink. Alcaraz backhand slice lands into the lands in. Sorry, good shot from Alcaraz. And it says your song from 2005 was the best. Still in my playlist. 2005. Wow. Fire Saga was robbed. Actually, follow Eurovision? No, I don't. I've watched it maybe a couple times. But yeah, hardly. Serve from Evans down the tee is a good one. Approaches the net for the volley. Alcaraz lob. Backhand overhead from Evans. Alcaraz gets there, but misses. Great point from Dan Evans there. UK has bad song again. Typical. 2022 was Sam, right? Was a fluke. Okay. Yeah. Sam Ryder. My mum likes him. Yeah, that song kind of took over the charts for a bit here. I think he was doing like the New Year's Eve party and everything, Sam Ryder. But MJ, I'm going to try and change the title. Oh, wait. Never mind. She said she doesn't want to be here. Sad. So from Evans out wide. Backhand return from Alcaraz. Backhand slice from Evans. Into out forehand from Alcaraz. Backhand slice from Evans. Into in forehand from Alcaraz. Goes long. 40-15. Oh, yes. Chiara. To be honest, I didn't start watching Eurovision until 2012 with Loreen. Don't care about Evans and Alki. UK this year sucks. So they release all the songs then before the show. Serve down the tee. When actually is it? Is it this weekend? Eurovision. Evans double faults 40-30. No, it isn't this weekend, is it? Oh, so Sam came runner-up last year. Wow. So turn up for the books. $40-30 Evans right now. Serve from Evans out wide. Backhand is long from Alcaraz. So Evans holds. Okay, how do I... Let me see if this works. Alcaraz serving. Goes long. Second serve now from Carlos goes down the tee. Back a return from Evans who approaches the net. Goes with the volley. And goes long with that volley. 15-love. Evans being aggressive though, getting to the net early it seems. Rushing the net. First serve is wide from Alcaraz. Did that work? I don't think the title. I tried to change the title, guys, but I think I butchered it. Hazard, save me. Serve from Alcaraz down the tee into out 4-1 from Alcaraz, goes long, 30-15. Joe says, which is a great statement of the decline of democratic values in the West. Nobody voting for the UK at Eurovision, or nobody in the UK voting for Rishi Sunak. I mean, nobody ever votes for the UK at Eurovision, right? Other than last year. So probably that. Serve from Alcaraz goes to the body. Backhand return from Evans. Cross court one from Alcaraz, who approaches the net, volleys. Really, really good. That's Alcaraz at his best there. Massive forehand, and then rushing the net. And we know how good his hands are. So vintage Alcaraz. Forcing Evans way back in the court there. He wasn't going to bother chasing that down. Anna says, I start watch at 2010, but start follow at 2020 because I was in the military. Oh, wow. Interesting. Second serve for Alcaraz at 1-all 40-15. Serves to the body of Evans, who approaches the net, but it's a very easy pass for Alcaraz. And he holds 2-1. He leads. Austria is my favourite song, says Maltese Discmate. Ah, so Evans is beating Carandulo to reach this stage. Yeah. He's a pretty good clay court player. Take this as a sign to go walk to brunch. It's a 30-minute walk. Go get your steps in, MJ. And enjoy brunch. Oh, meow, meow equals Mirror. I get it. Okay, thanks everyone for explaining to me. That clearly flew way over my head. Sweden is so overhyped. Bad average song. Maltese watches the semis and grand final religiously. Fair play. Fair play. So it says, okay, after X guys again. Peace, gentleman Ashwin of the Essex, breaker of Ons, friend of Fazan. Some decent titles. Peace, chat. May 3rd, okay. I call Kekmo meow meow. It's like a kitten for me. Every time. And it says, yes, Ash, you have to send the song before March 10th, I think. Okay, got you. Got you. Man City match, damn it. Oh, they're playing the FA Cup, right? Please scroll down. Damn, I always forget. Also, so sad about SWIATEK JABEUR. And Zani, able to change the title? So I tried to, but failed miserably. All right, playback underway here. Evans serving. I need to catch up with these comments. I'm slacking. Serve from Evans goes out wide. Forehand return from Alcaraz, and then Evans volleys into the net. Love 15. Discmate says, I hope Tsitsipas loses the final. Lexi won't like to hear that. I remember last year when UK got 12 points from jury, they sang We got points. In 2021 got 0 points. Wow. That is horrid. So it's love 15 here. As Evans to the backhand of Alcaraz. Deep return from Alcaraz. Evans forced onto the back foot, slices into the net. Love 30. Bit of pressure on the Evans serve now. Bye-bye, Ghost. Man asks, is she into tennis? Maltese says no. Amanda says red flag. Yesterday, Malta lesson. Now Eurovision lesson. Yeah, that's true. I'm learning. I told you I'm learning all sorts here. Into the rally here at love 30. Big forehand from Evans, forehand from Alcaraz, and then a forehand way long from Evans. So 3 break points for Carlos Alcaraz here in this semi. I'm just glad to be learning, to be honest. Filling my brain with stuff. Maltese, don't you dare hope for Stefanos to lose the final. Yeah, as soon as you said that, Maltese. That was risky. Serve from Evans. Great return from Alcaraz. And Evans goes long with the forehand. So it's a break to love for Alcaraz. And he's grabbed this match by the scruff of the neck early doors. Love the ESC combo. I don't like a lot of players, but I don't remember hoping any one of them to lose. Let's see. Delivering the facts. Alcaraz serving at 3-1 up. Serve from Alcaraz down the tee. Block return by Evans. Alcaraz with the forehand puts it away. 15 love. She says, why would I want to play? I don't like to win. Steph allergic to winning 500 events. 0-9. No way. Is that his record? He's claiming vengeance from missing out on the triple Monte Carlo victory. Big serve from Alcaraz into the rally now. Forehand to forehand. Alcaraz just moving Evans around it. Backhand now. Backhand slice from Evans. Into out forehand from Alcaraz. Backhand slice again from Evans is wide. So Evans really struggling here to pose any sort of threat to Alcaraz in these rallies. Slice has not been effective. Not really helping reset any of these rallies. And Alcaraz looking in command here. Big serve down the tee. It's an ace. 40 love. And this is Ash. I don't think you said where you're from. I'm from London. Originally from India, but I was born here. Serve from Alcaraz goes down the tee. Big return from Evans. There we go, Dan. Puts it away. 40-15. Yeah, I'm from London. I actually live pretty near to Wimbledon. I went to school in Wimbledon, and my sister lives there now. But yeah, I live kind of a couple towns along from Wimbledon. So down the tee from Alcaraz, block return from Evans, into out forehand from Alcaraz, slice from Evans, bit short. Alcaraz goes forehand long though, 40-30. Next says, my players win, I'm happy. Of course, maybe different. I just cheer, don't care about the opponents. Malta didn't even qualify for the final last year. We had a trash song. He says, good luck, Evans. Thanks, Ash. Still on, but prepping for the Man City match. Man City are moving different right now. And the Arsenal drew yesterday, right? So advantage Man City in the title race. Oh, great slice from Evans there. Now can he attack? He goes drop shot. Alcaraz will get there though. Bit of touch from Alcaraz. Evans gets there, goes down the line. Alcaraz into the net. Great point from Dan Evans. Couple really solid points from him. Slice a bit more effective in these last couple of points, and he's an athletic bloke. He's speedy at Evans, and he can cover that court, that's for sure. Sean says, Steph said 9 ATP 500s, man. Sean can do it too. That's the thing. Sean can do it. Sean's got that wittiness. Eurovision is always big in Malta when it comes around because it's the only time people hear about our country. Serve into the net from Alcaraz. Steph is also 9-16 at finals overall. Was Monte Carlo last year Steph's latest tournament win? What's it? Serve down the tee from Alcaraz. Backhand to backhand. Slice battle ensuing here before an into-out forehand from Evans. Backhand cross from Alcaraz goes long. Wow. Advantage Evans out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, Evans has a break point. Let's see if he can strike back. Serve from Alcaraz out wide. Backhand slice return from Evans. Into in forehand from Alcaraz. Solid response. Indeed. Solid response. Steph is 14-0 after winning first set this year. And it says, no, he won Mallorca. Oh, yeah, he won Mallorca, didn't he? That's the most recent one. Serve to the body of Evans into the net. Advantage Alcaraz. What's happened? Cam W. Cam, you legend. Tennis talk awesome. What happened? I can't see. Let me check on my phone. Oh, Cam's gifted memberships. Oh, sick. Alcaraz misses with the serve. Also, oh, gifted 5 members. That is sick. Cam really is the GOAT. Into out forehand from Evans. Backhand line from Alcaraz. Evans on the run with the forehand. Backhand slice from Alcaraz. He approaches the net. Into out forehand from Evans, but goes into the net. Alcaraz with a big hold there, having faced break point. And he survives and builds a bit of daylight between him and Dan Evans. It's been a good opening 20 minutes for Carlos Alcaraz, #1 seed. But Cam, like, effectively the tennis Santa Claus. The Santa Claus of tennis. Gifting to the people. But yeah, guys, please like and subscribe as well if you are new around here. And it doesn't cost a thing. Join the QualityShot fam on the road to 10K, having just hit 5K. So please hit that red subscribe button. Like the vid if you have not already. It's good to see so many of you guys in the chat interacting. That's what we love to see. Carlos is probably favourite for Madrid with Novak and Rafa out. Yep, agree with that statement. And going off the back of last year as well, where he beat both of them. I'm sure he'll be really excited to get back to Madrid. He's got work to do here in Barcelona as well. He started this first set really well. Has Carlitos. Serve down the tee from Evans. Block return from Alcaraz, and Evans closes it at the net. 15-love. So 15-love Evans. Serves into the net. Serve now, and Alcaraz goes long off the return. Love Evans goes down the tee, back and return from Alcaraz, back and down the line from Evans. Nice point construction from the Brit. Serve from Evans, looking to close out this game. Goes down the middle, and then Alcaraz absolutely obliterates the return. Evans going for chip and charge there, and backfiring on him there. Sean says Carlos and Steph is a good matchup. I think Tsitsipas is extra frustrated playing a younger, talented player. That is a good matchup. Serve down the tee, back and return from Alcaraz. Forehand cross from Evans. Forehand cross from Alcaraz. Forehand cross from Evans. Alcaraz going 9 with the forehand. Backhand down the line goes Evans. Big forehand cross from Alcaraz. Evans goes long. Alcaraz a bit too hot to handle right now. When was the last time Steph and Carlos played? Let me check. I can't remember off the top of my head. I feel like I can see it, but visualize it. But check. Evans serving goes out wide, goes long. Last time they played was this event last year, was it? Quarterfinal. 3 sets, Alcaraz the winner. I thought it was more recent than that. Maybe not. Serve to the body, backhand return from Alcaraz. Slice from Evans. Alcaraz with the backhand overhead. Evans into the open court. No, goes long. You have to say missed opportunity for Evans there. He should have punished that backhand overhead from Alcaraz. Was a bit of a high bounce, in fairness. Yeah, last year at the same tournament was their last meeting. Alcaraz 3-0 against Tsitsipas. So from Evans goes wide. Now serve, and Evans was serve was long. Can't tell. Serve in play now. Massive return from Alcaraz. Then Alcaraz missing the into-out forehand. Uncharacteristic there. Advantage Evans. Boy, does he need this game. Boy, does he need this game. Serve from Evans. Goes down the tee. Forward return from Alcaraz. Evans approaches the net. Alcaraz with the backhand into the net. So Evans with a crucial hold. And it is a 4-2 Alcaraz in this semi-final. So Alcaraz leads 4-2 and serves to the body of Evans. Backhand to backhand here. Forehand now from Alcaraz and a forehand from Evans. Backhand cross from Alcaraz. Backhand slice from Evans. Backhand slice from Alcaraz. Evans with the backhand line. Alcaraz puts it away. 15 love puts it away off of the net cord. And Alcaraz just moves so well on clay. I mean, moves incredibly well on the hard courts as well, but he just looks at home on the clay. It's hard to, I mean, he's so dangerous on both, but I'll probably just give him the edge on clay. Alcaraz there with a poor drop volley attempt. Goes into the net, 15 all. Serve from Alcaraz. Goes down the tee. Block return from Evans. Into in forehand from Alcaraz. It's really nice. It's a winner, 30-15. And he's playing some commanding tennis for the most part, Alcaraz. Serve down the tee, back forehand return from Evans, backhand slice from Alcaraz, into out forehand from Evans, backhand cross from Alcaraz, really deep, and Evans forced short. But that shot was. Let's see what the umpire says. He says it's on the line. No, he said it just missed, I think. 30 all. Yep, 30 all. Is it? Let me check. It might be. Yeah. To just out 30 all now. Big point coming up here. Evans has really struggled to attack this Alcaraz serve. It's been firing so far. Big serve from Alcaraz. Too big. Will be a second serve. Block return from Evans. Backhand cross from Alcaraz. Backhand slice from Evans. Into out forehand from Alcaraz. Backhand slice from Evans. Alcaraz going into out again. And again from Evans with the one-handed backhand, but then Alcaraz switching up, going into in. Really, really good from Carlos Alcaraz. Dictating everything right now. And Dan Evans just does not have the answers. I mean, this is where you see the talent of Alcaraz. Into out, into out, into out, and then that change of direction, switching up, going into in. The skills are on point from Alcaraz right now. Serve to the backhand of Evans, goes long. So Alcaraz holds again. He's one game away from taking this opening set, 5-2. He leads. Missed this comment, I think, from Discomate. He says, who do I think is favourite for Roland Garros? Wow, that is a tough one. I'd probably go Alcaraz. I know it's always hard to bet against Rafa at Roland Garros, but we just don't really know what Rafa we're going to get. Not much preparation for sure going into it, and he's done it before with little prep, so we'll see. And Djokovic is always dangerous at Roland Garros, but doesn't really seem to be himself right now. Whereas Alcaraz, I think, is just building up that momentum, and we'll see how he does in Madrid as well, of course. But I think he's looking pretty good right now. Obviously, the 5 sets are a different beast, but has got that win in at Flushing Meadows. So I expect him to do some damage in Paris. But yeah, then again, it wouldn't surprise me if Rafa did his thing. Let me know what you think, Disca mate. I think on women's, it's Sabalenka or Iga. Yeah, agreed. I'd say those are my 2 picks as well. Probably Iga gets the edge for me, just because I think Sabalenka perhaps on the clay not quite as much of a threat, but she's having a really good year and will be dangerous. Discmate says maybe Ons if she's okay then. Hopefully she's better by then and can have a good tournament. Serve from Evans hits the net. Second serve now going to the backhand of Alcaraz. Evans approaches, goes with the half volley, goes long. So mistakes are plenty right now from Dan Evans. He is trying to approach the net whenever possible, but his execution of that first shot at the net is letting him down. Needs to hit a better approach, really, if he's going to go to the net. Into the rally here. Evans getting a big slice of lot off the net core, then Alcaraz punishes. Love 30. So Alcaraz 2 points away from winning this opening set. Matthew says Alcaraz is the big favourite at Roland Garros. Would like to see him play Sinner or Rune at night. Also hoping Zverev can recapture his best form. He can be a problem for Alcaraz. He can, for sure. Just it's a big if, really, I think, over Zverev. Never quite know which Zverev you're going to get. Serve out wide, forehand return from Alcaraz. Big forehand down the line from Evans. Now he approaches. Overhead. Oh, it's a deep shot from Alcaraz. And stream is frozen. So I might miss the outcome of this point, guys. Terrible timing. Terrible timing. I guess we'll never know what happened. Let me refresh. But yeah, we'll see what Sinner and Rune could do as well. Both strong performers on clay court. Evans really poor with the volley again. Expecting better from Dan Evans here, because he is capable of it. And it's 2 set points for Carlos Alcaraz. And he he's wrapped this set up nice and fast. Evans' first serve goes long. Serve from Evans. Backhand return from Alcaraz. And then Evans gives Alcaraz the most easy of putaways. And it's a 6-2 opening set from Carlos Alcaraz, commanding tennis from the young Spaniard. He means business, and he is 1 set away from booking a final against Stefanos Tsitsipas. Sean says Sinner still seems to be struggling with his serve percentage. I'm not sure why. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I could explain it either, to be honest. But sometimes with the young guys, there will be things holding them back. and stopping their game from fully clicking. But I think Sinner is getting there. Hoping for an Alcaraz Sinner match at Roland Garros. Those are always fierce battles, always super entertaining. But yeah, let me know, guys, who you are backing to win at Roland Garros, both on the men's side and the women's side. Keen to hear your opinions. Discomate's gone for Sabalenka and Iga on the women's side. Matthew's gone for Alcaraz on the men's side. Let me know others. So a strong performance in that opening set from Carlos Alcaraz. We'll see if Dan Evans has any sort of reply, or whether this is going to be a comfortable walk in the park for Carlos. He serves to get us going in this second set. Alcaraz serves long. Serve from Alcaraz. Goes to the body of Evans, approaches the net. Alcaraz hits the net with his backhands. Evans, charging the net there, trying to impose himself. And Alcaraz, in fairness to Evans, did bottle that shot there on the backhand. Perhaps taken by surprise that Evans, right out the gate, going rushing the net. Serve from Alcaraz out wide. Slice return from Evans into out forward from Alcaraz, and then a backhand way wide from Evans, or hits the net. Yeah, so Evans' one-hander really struggling today. Seems to be taking it really late and slicing a lot, and the slice hasn't really been all that effective. You know, on grass, for probably more of a problem for Alcaraz, but on the clay court's not causing him too many issues, especially when Alcaraz has got such a good into-out forehand. Backhand slice from Evans again, forehand cross from Alcaraz. And from Evans, Evans goes long. And Discomate says, that would be awesome under the lights. Yeah, would be so good. Just see the youngsters match up. Sure the crowd would be all over that one. Serve from Alcaraz down the tee. Decent return from Evans. Forehand line from Alcaraz. Backhand slice from Evans. Into out forehand from Alcaraz. Backhand from Evans. Forehand from Alcaraz. Forehand from Evans. Backhand cross from Alcaraz. Backhand slice from Evans. Backhand cross from Alcaraz goes long. 30 all. So a rare 0.1 by Evans there when the rally kind of went beyond 5 shots, to be honest. Discomate says, I've not been a fan of night kits this year, but Alcaraz always rocks them well. Yeah, I've not really been a big fan either. They're a bit leery. Serve down the tee from Alcaraz. Slice return from Evans is really deep. Can he progress this point though? Next shot is a bit short. Alcaraz goes drop shot. Really, really good from Alcaraz. Haven't seen it all that much, but we know it's a signature of his, that drop shot, and no chance for Evans there. As soon as Alcaraz senses his opponent is is deep in the court, is on the back foot. He does love to pull out that drop shot. Serve from Alcaraz goes into the net. Discomate says, I'm liking Donna Vekic's brand this year. I haven't seen it, I don't think. Let me see. Serve out wide. Evans charging the net, but Alcaraz punishes him with a whip forehand into the open court. 1-0 in the second set. Which brand is that? Uomo spelled? Maybe? Yeah, it does look cool, to be fair. Yeah, it does look really cool. I like the long sleeves as well, actually. Or the 3/4 sleeves, maybe. Okay, Evans serving in this second set here. Struggled to hold his serve in the first set. See if he can do any better. Serve from Evans out wide, misses. Now serve from Evans to the body is a let. So I have another second serve. Discomate says Rublev has a nice brand. Yeah, his stuff looks cool. Serve from Evans. It's long double fault. Not the ideal start to this second set for Dan Evans. And guys, if you're enjoying this commentary, then please drop us a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm sorry it is not coverage or live commentary of the SWIATEK JABEUR match, but hopefully still enjoying. First serve is long from Dan Evans. Serve from Evans out wide. Great backhand return from Alcaraz. Evans on the stretch does get there. Alcaraz going cross court with a forehand. Evans going forehand line. Backhand cross from Alcaraz. Evans on the run with the backhand slice. Alcaraz approaches the net. Backhand volley. Evans lob. Alcaraz easy put away. Great point there from both men. But Alcaraz, the victor, love 30 in this opening Dan Evans service game. Evans refusing to give up in that point, but eventually Alcaraz's control of the point met its climax. So Evans needs to dig deep here and find something, or he's going to be slipping away from him. Big serve down the tee, approaches the net, doesn't need to do anything. Alcaraz's return goes long, 15-30. Crucial point for the Englishman there. Evans now serves down out wide, and then Alcaraz nowhere near with the return. 30-all. Serve from Evans down the tee. Backhand cross from Alcaraz. Backhand slice from Evans. Backhand slice from Alcaraz. And from Evans. Into out forehand from Alcaraz. Backhand slice again from Evans. Into out again from Alcaraz. Backhand flat from Evans. Into in forehand from Alcaraz. Evans on the run. Alcaraz going down the line with a forehand. Evans gets there. Big trouble though. Alcaraz going into out. Backhand slice from Evans. Backhand cross from Alcaraz. Backhand from Evans. Big forehand from Alcaraz. Evans stretches and gets there. Alcaraz going forehand cross. Evans nowhere near it. And eventually, Evans goes into the net. 30-40, break point Alcaraz. Serve from Evans out wide. Backhand return from Alcaraz into the net. So Evans survives that break point, and we're at deuce. Serve from Evans down the tee. Backhand return from Alcaraz. Backhand from Evans into the open court. Goes Alcaraz with the forehand. Advantage Carlos Alcaraz to break the Dan Evans serve. Into the rally here. Evans with the volley. Nice volley from Evans this time. And a big pump of the fist. He saves another break point. We'll be satisfied with that one there. He's certainly not a dull one to watch, Dan Evans. Serve from Evans to the body of Alcaraz, who goes with the backhand. Backhand slice from Evans. Backhand cross from Alcaraz. Into out forehand from Evans. Goes wide. Hard for him to string together points right now. Another break point for Alcaraz. Discomate says Alcaraz is going to take some stopping in the final. Indeed, he is. He's looking good. Looking real good. And it's looking ominous for Dan Evans right now. Break point again. Serve out wide. Back at return from Alcaraz. Really deep. And Evans spoons it long. And Alcaraz does, after a couple of chances, get that break. 2-love. He leads in this second set. And he's looking very good value to join Stefanos Tsitsipas in the final here at Barcelona on Pista Rafa Nadal court. Alcaraz can win half as many Barcelonas as Rafa, then he'll be a pretty happy chappy. And even more so if you get the court named after you. Serve from Alcaraz goes long. Imagine playing on your own court named after you. Rafa, what a life. Serve down the tee, backhand return from Evans, backhand cross from Alcaraz, backhand slice from Evans. Alcaraz going with the backhand slice down the line, forehand cross from Evans. Alcaraz on the run with the forehand goes long. So nice forehand from Evans there, finds a good angle. And Alcaraz makes the error. Serve from Alcaraz at love 15. Serves out wide. Block return from Evans. Into in forehand from Alcaraz. Fantastic forehand from the Spaniard. 15. Ooh. $15. Serve from Alcaraz goes out wide. I believe it's a let. No, it was long. It was long. Alcaraz serves into the net. Second serve for Evans to have a look at now. Serve from Alcaraz. Goes to the forehand. Evans charges in the net. Alcaraz forehand into the open court. So Evans falling into that trap again. Reeks of desperation, to be honest. Alcaraz with the easy forehand. Even Fazan might have made that shot. Kidding. That does mean it's 30-15. Serve is long from Alcaraz. I said even I would make that shot. My forehand's terrible. Serve from Alcaraz is out wide into the rally now. Backhand slice from Evans. Forehand cross from Alcaraz. Forehand down the line from Evans. Nice switch up, to be fair, but great backhand from Alcaraz. Now he goes drop shot. Hits the net. Evans probably earning that point, in fairness. So, Discomate, if you're still there, what's Maltese food like? What's Maltese cuisine? It's quite coastal, right? So is there a lot of seafood? I'm interested. So Alcaraz serving at 30 all out. Serves long. Second serve to follow. And this serve is read by Evans, who runs around it. And then Alcaraz spoons a backhand long. Break point Dan Evans. Now, can he capitalize? Can he just pose a question of Alcaraz here? First things first, just got to get this serve back. Alcaraz serving, break point down. Serve to the Evans forehand. Into in forehand from Alcaraz, and Evans gets a bit of racket on it, but not much at all. Unreturnable, and it is deuce. I've got to say, there aren't many more frightening shots in the game than Alcaraz's into in forehand. Now he goes into out. Backhand slice from Evans. Into out again from Alcaraz. Backhand from Evans. Cross court forehand from Alcaraz and from Evans. Alcaraz going down the middle of the forehand. Backhand slice from Evans. Into out forehand from Alcaraz. Backhand slice from Evans. Alcaraz going into in. Evans with the forehand cross. Alcaraz going line. Wow. Another fabulous forehand from Carlos Alcaraz. Going down the line this time and painting the white line with that. Showing off all the tricks in the book. Evans looking on in despair. Almost saying, come on, man, give me a break. Give me a break. So advantage Alcaraz. Evans really stepping into the court for this. Does he not know? Alcaraz's kick serve is lethal. Does take a little step back there. Into out forward from Alcaraz. Backhand from Evans. Into in again from Alcaraz. Evans on the run. Volley from Alcaraz. World-class tennis from Carlos Alcaraz right now. He is in a league of his own out there. And there's nothing Dan Evans can do about it right now. 3-love. Alcaraz leads in the second set. And it's a pump of the fist to his box. Discomate says, yeah, very coastal. A whole range of seafood from octopus stew to alliota. We also have Gozitan pizza, which tastes different to normal pizza as it's different dough. Interesting. Let me look up this alliota. I must be pronouncing it wrong. Oh, like a fish soup. That looks really nice. It's really nice. Now I want to come out to Malta for sure. Sounds like the place to be. Vamos Carlos sign in the crowd. Very much the new Ramos Rafa in terms of familiar crowd signage. And it's been a struggle for Dan Evans today. He's really found himself on the back foot in the majority of points. And then when he has been on the front foot, tried to be the aggressor again at the net, his volleying has tended to be pretty wasteful. And it's not over. Not yet, at least. Evans serving here at love 3. Goes to the body of Alcaraz. Good body serve. Alcaraz diverts a backhand wide. 15 love. Someone says Carlitos is looking good out there. Looking good value for a place in the final. Serves out wide. Backhand return from Alcaraz. And then Evans volleys into the net. Just as I was saying, just not been able to execute the volleys as good as he usually does. 50-0. He was asking for the net cord to give him some sort of luck, but he received no such thing. And his first serve is missed wide by Evans. Second serve for Alcaraz to look at. Goes to the body. Backhand slice from Evans. Backhand slice from Alcaraz. Again from Evans. Alcaraz again with the slice. And Evans this time gets the net cord in his favor. What goes around comes around, I guess. Gets a big slice of luck there with that slice. No chance for Alcaraz there. 30-15. Discomate says we also have figula, which is bean paste. It's like a condiment we use here on Malta, whether it's a dip or paste on food. It's mainly at parties and events. Wow, cool. Let me look this up too. Evans serves to the backhand of Alcaraz, and it serve was long, so 30-all. What's it made out of? Mashed beans, olive oil, salt, and red pepper. Tick beans known as fulta. Yeah, that looks tasty. I wonder if there's a Maltese restaurant in London. Let me have a look. Into the rally. Big forehand from Evans. Backhand slice from Evans. Backhand from Alcaraz is a flatter one out. Then Evans, wasteful going the forehand into the net. Daniel Evans. Let's see, Maltese. Apparelu Maltese Cafe. That's still permanently closed. Serve from Evans out wide. Oh, great backhand return from Alcaraz. And he smiles. He's happy with that one. And it is a double break from Carlos Alcaraz. Ladies and gents, this match is surely all but over. 4-love in this second set. And what has been a dominant performance from Alcaraz. Wow, what a backhand return that was. Picture perfect stuff from the young Spaniard. Dan Evans, well, probably a happy chap to make it to the semis here in Barcelona, but I don't think he's enjoyed himself out there today, in all honesty. Alcaraz leads 4-love, and he serves, goes down the tee, backhand return from Evans. Alcaraz going backhand line. Alcaraz at the net here. Good shot from Evans. Alcaraz goes into the net with the volley. Just a minute, says bagel incoming. Ridiculous today from Carlitos. Yeah, it's been first class stuff from Alcaraz from start to finish. Really barely put a foot wrong. and looks like he's got a real rhythm, a real momentum about him on these clay courts here in Barcelona that I'm sure he'll take into the coming tournaments. Thumbs up if you're enjoying the clay court swing. Serve to the backhand of Evans, who charges the net. Alcaraz missing the forehand. Love 30. Sometimes the charging the net does work, but is it just a mere consolation for Dan Evans? It is love 30. Alcaraz just going to need to stay focused and dig himself out this tiny little hole. Which I'm confident he will. It's a good serve out wide into out forehand. Backhand slice from Evans. Drop shot from Alcaraz. Evans. Can't get there. Brilliant from Alcaraz. It's that variety in his game which is going to stand him in such good favor going forward in his career, because able to switch it up just like that. And it's a serious weapon, that drop shot. Sometimes he's accused of overdoing it, but in this match, he's whenever he's used it, it's been very, very smartly done and well executed. So second serve at 15:30. Can Evans set up a couple of points here? Backhand slice off the serve. Backhand slice again from Evans. Flat backhand from Alcaraz. Backhand slice from Evans. Alcaraz going flat backhand. Flat backhand this time from Evans. Switching up a bit is good from Dan Evans. Backhand from Alcaraz goes long. Evans with 2 break points now. Looking to hit back immediately. Dan Evans. Mixed up nicely there with the flat backhand. It's been asking for it really. Just a bit more venom, a bit more zip. And I don't think Alcaraz was quite prepped for that. So Alcaraz now facing 2 break points of his own. First serve from Carlos is a fabulous ace down the tee. And it's a clutch serve under pressure from the Spaniard. Evans still with one more chance to make an inroad on the Alcaraz serve and avoid a bagel situation. Serve from Alcaraz. Good return from Evans. Into out forward from Alcaraz. Backhand from Evans is just chipped up, but good depth on it. Now it's a drop shot from Evans. Alcaraz can't get there, double bounce, and Dan Evans breaks. Something to cheer about for the Brits. Alcaraz perhaps just switched off there, lost a bit of concentration, and Evans doing well, to be fair, to break the Alcaraz serve for the first time today. I think, if I remember correctly. And guys, if you're liking the oh no, that was the first time. And guys, if you're liking this play-by-play comms, then please do us a big favor and drop us a like and subscribe to QualityShot if you're new around here. Join the QualityShot family. It's a 5K strong at the moment, and hopefully we're just going to keep growing and growing. Should be some upcoming streams, hopefully tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. So make sure whatever plans you have, you put them on hold and join us for some more tennis action. Of course, enjoy your weekend as well, wherever you are in the world. But yeah, a lot of exciting tennis to come. So Evans, after breaking the Alcaraz serve, going to look to hold, going to look to maybe delay the inevitable, but we'll see. Discomate says British tennis is probably the best that it's been in years. You've got Draper, Norrie, Evans, and Raducanu who are doing decent. Men's side definitely stronger. Yeah, I mean that's four top players to be fair. Draper, Norrie, Evans, and Murray's still doing his thing. Still impressing, especially in the Aussie Open. Okay, into the rally here. Overhead from Evans is miss wildly. Love 15. And then on the double side, even you got Joe Salisbury. He's had a really good couple of years. Women's side, yeah, of course you've got Emma, but I think there's a lot of British women's players who are just outside the top 100, kind of struggle to breach the top 100. Players like Bolter, Swan, serve out wide, and overhead this time from Evans is put away, 15 all. But Raducanu, obviously a Grand Slam champ, which no matter what happens in the rest of her career is pretty legendary stuff to be a Grand Slam champ at 18, I think it was. Serve from Evans hits the net. But yeah, it's a great time for British tennis. And you can kind of feel it as well, like in the community. I think the LTA had a bit of a decline in the early 2000s, but tennis is super popular again. There's courts everywhere. There's kids playing all up and down the country. Okay, interesting point developing here. Overhead from Evans. Alcaraz gets there on the stretch. Oh, lands in. Brilliant from Alcaraz. I think that landed in. Umpire's going to get off this chair and check it. No, it was out. It was out. Bad time for me to stop commentating because it was a really good point. Explosive hitting for both men. Evans approached the net, had an overhead. Alcaraz dug it out and just went long with the lob. Serve from Evans is long. Yeah, like I said, the tennis is really booming. Lots of kids playing, boys and girls. A lot of diversity in the game as well now. People from different backgrounds playing. And yeah, that's really good to see. Spain is definitely the strongest tennis nation right now. Alcaraz, Batista Agut, Davidovich Fokina, Badoza, Ramos Vinolas, Rafa, Carrena Busta. That's true. It is very strong. Quite the lineup, that. Serve from Evans down the tee. Block return from Alcaraz. Good volley from Evans. And he holds. And a bit of a sarcastic smile from Dan Evans, but it was an impressive game from him. So Alcaraz leads 4-2 in the second set. But yeah, I think if you're a Spanish tennis fan, maybe you're worried that Rafa, getting close to retirement, who's going to be the main man in is there going to be a main man in Spanish tennis? And then Alcaraz comes along and says, yeah, don't worry, people. I'm here. Serve down the tee from Alcaraz. Return from Evans. Backhand cross from Alcaraz. Backhand slice from Evans. Backhand cross from Alcaraz. Goes long. So Evans is stringing together some points here, which is nice to see. But yeah, Alcaraz definitely filling the void that Rafa will leave, you have to say. Well, I'm not saying it won't be very sad when Rafa retires. That will definitely be the case. Serve from Alcaraz goes long. Serve from Alcaraz down the tee. Forehand return from Evans. Puts it away. Love 30. Interesting development here. So Alcaraz at love 30 down. Under a bit of pressure here. Serves long, I believe. Evans pointing to the spot. He thinks it's out. Alcaraz gonna have a look himself. What's the verdict from the ump? Yeah, second serve. Serve from Alcaraz. Evans charges the net. Backhand from Alcaraz. Evans covers it. Backhand overhead from Evans. Alcaraz with the backhand puts it away. Evans is fuming with himself. That was a chance for Evans, I think. You have to rate the aggression in Evans' game to try and attack the net, but it has been a slightly foolish at times. Serve from Alcaraz out wide. Backhand return from Evans. Backhand line from Alcaraz. Wow. Wow, what a recovery from Alcaraz. Really, really good there. Serve setting up that point and then a great backhand down the line. Poor Evans had to take that serve so high up. Really is a weapon of his, the Alcaraz kick serve. Serve into the net. Serve from Alcaraz goes to the forehand of Evans. Forehand cross from Alcaraz. Evans on the run with the forehand. Alcaraz forehand line approaches the net. Doesn't need to worry. Great attacking play from Alcaraz. He's recovered from love 30 to go up 40-30. This is really, really good from the Spaniard. Discomate says, nice, Carlos. Now, can he close it out and take a big step towards victory? Big serve down the tee. Evans goes wide with the return. Alcaraz there showing his fighting spirit, showing his elite mentality to come from a love 30 second serve down. There was that little delay at love 30 as well with the call over whether the first serve was in. So it can't have been easy, but Alcaraz responds and takes a big step towards victory here. He's one game away from a place in the final where he will face Stefanos Tsitsipas. And Dan Evans, I mean, what could have been love 30 up there. You wonder if he breaks there, chance again to 4-all. Anything could happen from that point, but wasn't meant to be. Massive serving, says Discoman. Massive serving indeed. Real clutch stuff from Carlos Alcaraz. And has that taken the wind out of Dan Evans' sails? You wonder. Has Evo got any more to give? Discoman says, I think biggest ATP serve right now is Berrettini, but Carlos is up there. He's definitely up there. He really is. And I'd say his I'd say, yeah, I mean, I'd say Berrettini always had a really powerful weapon of a serve, but it's really not coming together for him in terms of his overall game right now. Into the rally here, Evans going long with the forehand. Love 15. Serve from Evans going down the tee, charges the net, leaves it to go long. 15 all. So guys, just checking the football scores as well. Any Liverpool fans out there? Exciting win against Nottingham Forest by the looks of things. Serve from Evans down the tee. Back and return from Alcaraz. Volley from Evans. Lob from Alcaraz. Evans on the stretch. Tweener and goes wide. Great lob from Alcaraz. Another real strong part of his game is the lob. Serve out wide, and Alcaraz failing there. Oh, it was out. Oh, and it's double fault from Dan Evans. My bad, guys. Missed that. That was I thought the serve was in, and then Alcaraz missed, but it was out. So it's a double fault, and Alcaraz presented with 2 match points here to book a place in the final. Evans serves to it's a net and goes wide. So second serve for Alcaraz to look at match point. Serve to the backhand of Alcaraz. Evans charges the net, but the ball flies through him, and it's been a great performance from Alcaraz. He beats Dan Evans 6-2, 6-2 in the semi-final here in Barcelona to book a place in the final where he will meet Stefanos Tsitsipas. A really impressive performance for Carlos Alcaraz, who just looks like he's getting better and better. Exciting things to come from him in this clay court swing, and he'll be looking to win in Barcelona in his home country and build even more momentum going into the French Open. Dan Evans, perhaps in that second set, might have had a little glimpse of hope when he was at love 30 2-4 and could have broken back potentially. But if we're being honest, it was kind of Alcaraz's match from start to finish, and it was really classy a performance from Alcaraz. Berrettini probably is the worst backhand in the top 30. I mean, yeah, it really does let him down, and I think everybody knows his forehand is way better than his backhand, so it's a tough situation. I think that's why he's dangerous on grass, though, because he does have a good slice, and slices can be effective on grass. But yeah, his forehands are unbelievable. Carlos just on another level, indeed. Discomate says, thanks for the stream, Ash. Sad about Ons, but good match from Alcaraz. See everyone tomorrow for the finals. Discomate, thanks so much for sticking with me and for commenting along. And yeah, definitely disappointing with the Ons Swiatek match. That would have been a great match to watch and commentate and interact over. But sad news, and just can only wish Ons Jabeur the best. Hope she makes a speedy recovery, and I hope to be commentating on another one of her matches really soon. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed listening along. I hope you enjoyed commenting along. I hope you have a really good rest of your Saturday, wherever you are in the world. And as Discomate says, we'll see everyone again soon for the finals. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.